SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the newest stadium on the NFL landscape, and it might just be the grandest as you get a look at SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hoffman forced out to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
1st and 10.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
Carried by number 39.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Tackle made at the 38-yard.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. In the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And he didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
From the gun, Hoffman eluding the pressure right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give a better.
Pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off here at 29. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And a Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Lead to Michael Gallup.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's good for a Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Patriots 7, Chargers 0.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
4-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Justin.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He completes it to Henry. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
For the Patriots.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
The 44-yard line.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Aaron Donald with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. They go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put them on the ground.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
To number 82. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 12.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to look deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
From the contact.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Again, Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, with a minute 2 on 3rd down, you're a little off balance.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing on 1st down. Hoffman. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hoffman. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reese. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st and 10, Hoffman. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Hoffman flushed out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st down, it's Herbert. That'll be caught by Rice. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 49-yard line.
A shotgun give to Fournette. Refusing to go down. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd down and 4.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensing the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
At the Patriots' 40-yard line.
They'll run it again with Fournette. Makes it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's how you get right up under him, Matt, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up the first down with his very next run.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he's caught at the 7-yard line. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't...
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Hands it off out of the gun. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Hoffman. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So the Patriots coming out now. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, those things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He can run for it, and he will. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in Week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start Week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Kenneth Murray able to get him for a loss of about 3. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. Like I said that in his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. New England on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Hoffman, flush to his right. He may try and run for this. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Desmond King picks it. He's got daylight. The 40. Past the 20. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown, Chargers.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
27-yard line.
From the gun, Hoffman. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Hoffman. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when they draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Back on the option.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Hoffman. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Goal to go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the Chargers, 8.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Patriots.
From 8 yards out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. Fournette, 1st down, still going. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots 7-yard line. Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Devin Singletary, the Bills.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Ball at the 26, second and 7.
Second and 7.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now Allen. That's complete to John Ross. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen on first and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain. Stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. And again, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Dawson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a gain of
so into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the gun, it's Allen. And Diggs has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Bill.
The numbers for Diggs from a week ago. 6 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
And most teams mark down big plays as ones that gain 10 yards or more.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
For the point after.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win. That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
For the Patriots.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Sliding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dean Lowry. Able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down.
Brings up third down.
Throwing on third and long. Hoffman looking deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
At their own.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Singletary to get the drive started. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots nothing.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Allen's pass complete to Dawson Knox.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Bill.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll run on first down. Singletary.
That was a route run, not just...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. But I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
To throw again, Hoffman escaping the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw on 3rd down, Hoffman. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
At the 29-yard line.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
The ball carried by.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
He was brought down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
It's 2nd and 8. At the
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Being chased out left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And he's got this down to the 35.
Complete.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So we now proceed to the start of the second half.
It's nothing.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
8 yards.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hoffman. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
On first down, Hoffman eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. About 3 yards there to the 27.
The ball carried by.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Looking to throw on second down. Hoffman, flush to his right. Throw left side complete. It's Reese. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 12. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Bills.
first down. Singletary. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
It moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Back now in Foxborough. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. Throwing on first down is Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Allen looks to throw on second down. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught by Williams for a Bills touchdown.
Complete to
Preston Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from hard. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Hoffman Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Rolling to his right. And it is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
At the 47-yard line.
They go right back to Singletary. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late.
Into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
39.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Throwing on first down. Hoffman. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. That escapes the sack. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Pass interference. Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call, and they feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On 1st and 10, Hoffman. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game.
in Miami, Florida. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over first and 10.
Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Tua now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Over the middle, complete. It's Benson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Patriots have it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
On second down, Tua. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
A gain of 9. Makes it third.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6.
The kick is good.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play call.
And it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
Tunga Bailoa's pass.
A great pick. Nice. Return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on is not just...
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Dillon now on 1st and 10. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Taken down.
It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Tagovailoa sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
21-0 our score after 1.
Into the first quarter with the score Patriots 21, Dolphins nothing.
To throw on second down. Hoffman. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And this is a guy straight out of college. I'm going to try to groom for a year or two now. Off play action. Hoffman. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A.J. Dillon, the ball carrier.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A.J. Dillon, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Dillon. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Ball carrier.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
He was taken.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Patriots take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's found the end zone twice. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A gain of 4. It's now
off the play fake. Hoffman. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, Hoffman, and able to complete it to Moreau. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
A gain of 7. First down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The 42-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hoffman buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now the second down throw on target. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Catch made. It's Moreau. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Foster Moreau.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
At the Dolphins' 10-yard line.
To throw on second down. Hoffman. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Complete.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Operating from the gun. Hoffman escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to... Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Off play action. Hoffman. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. From the gun, Hoffman. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Fourth down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run again with Dillon, and this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
This is taken around the 12.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
At the 6-yard
Now
line.
a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
Complete to number 85. A gain of 19 yards.
On 1st down, Hoffman
First down.
eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A scramble.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
1st and 10.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Tate. It's a gain
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
49-yard line.
On the give, here comes Peyton. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 40-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He completes it to Tate. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And this is caught at the 8. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. From the gun, it's Tua. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Coming up on 2nd and 7. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out of it.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Tua on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. This is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 31.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Benson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 28 yards. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll look to run with Dillon. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is secured by the Patriots. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Number 38.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
It's a gain of a yard.
Off the play fake, Hoffman. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
24-yard gain.
That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. On 3rd down, Hoffman steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
On the tackle.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that'll push the lead up to 17.
Dolphins.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's beginning to look like a 2nd straight loss following the win in the opener as they trail by a bunch here in the 4th quarter, starting out this drive 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was a game where they were off and running in the 1st quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Pats, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they fall to defeat for the 2nd time this season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
tonight, from Orchard Park, New York, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Bills Stadium just south of downtown Buffalo, New York. Tonight it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the bootleg. Hoffman. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of 15.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Hoffman. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
And it's
3rd. Throwing on 3rd and long. Hoffman. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
the quarterback on the scramble. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hoffman, and that'll be incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. 6 yards there. 1st down, New England. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 carries, 94 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hoffman. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
A 33-yard.
And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
Will Lutz on for the field goal.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Operating from the gun, Hoffman. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later. But make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing on 1st down, Hoffman. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd down. Hoffman over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs.
Hoffman's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They go play action here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Come on, baby, we got to do our job.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now a give, right side. Simpson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hoffman. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. From the gun, Hoffman toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play-action pass, you see the end result. Usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Singletary here running out of the gun. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
The ball carrier. The tackle by Brian Burns. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Allen to throw from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Allen's pass intended for John Ross.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Pulled in at the 24.
Holding, receiving team.
So that one will be accepted. The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. On 1st and 10, Hoffman got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Carried by number 39.
Off play action, Hoffman. He's going to fire one deep left, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Hoffman.
That catch good for only a couple.
Number 39.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
The quarterback sacked.
Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. From the gun on third down, Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's enjoying a great deal of success. His team is also enjoying a great deal of success.
Yeah, he's got that nice little, what I call the QB lean going right now. You see that little stroll that he's got
swagger
going? Yeah, he's definitely got that. You see him throwing the football, his nice little video. He's seeing that in his head as well, because he wants more of that to happen. So anytime you see him that relaxed, that comfortable, usually it's a big thumbs up for his team.
And it's been a big highlight day for him. And he'll find Moreau here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
46-yard line.
Flushed out right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
First down, Patriots.
On first down, Hoffman. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
In the end zone.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw again, Hoffman. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Patriots 24.
So a capper. The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Devin Singletary.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
to the shotgun snap to Allen. Singletary loses it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Complete.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, You go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Ball carrier. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Complete to number 38.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown. Throwing on 1st down. Hoffman looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Quarterbacks.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does. Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
On 1st down, Singletary able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Devin Singletary, the ball.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to put their ears back and get after him now.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
For a Buffalo Bills.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
At the 31.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. On 1st and 10, Hoffman. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to number
Caught that
38.
look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
19-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen finding Knox there, complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
To Dawson Knox.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 25.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's able to find Diggs. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
Bills. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's complete to John Ross. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
And looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, open man is Ross, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. It's Williams on the catch. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots 20-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. It's complete to Williams. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this one goes incomplete. First misfire there after 6 straight completions, and it leads to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He completes it to the tight end Knox. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
2nd and goal.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. And it's incomplete.
Allen's pass incomplete on the throw.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Operating from the gun, Allen. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Buffalo. Williams. Preston Williams. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 63 yards on the ground. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play, and that'll make it second and goal. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal. Looking to throw. Hoffman. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Number 19. Touchdown, New England.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. But they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking sideline, incomplete. He had no options downfield there and just chucked it out of bounds.
There was no one open. He was in the pocket. Where was the intentional grounding call?
Oh, you wanted the flag.
Of course I did. I'm a defensive guy. You know that. Where was the flag? The officials point out that someone was in the area. He got away with one.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 33. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
And now here's a carry heading left. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Patriots, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.